Sunil, when we're talking about the situation on the ground, how do you think is the situation in the form of the cricketers of Pakistan and India? What is their performance been looking like? We've seen that Virat Kohli's performance has been a little under, and on the other hand, Rohit has been performing a lot better. So, what exactly do you think about the forms of the player right now?
Well, let me give you a larger picture here. India is firm favorites purely on the form right now when you look in the last 12 months as compared to Pakistan. But when you look at the history of Champions Trophy, again, I've got my colleague Toss Rizvi. Toss, what do you think? How Pakistan makes a comeback, especially in the Champions Trophy?
I mean, it's going to be very, very difficult for Pakistan because if they lose today, they're out of the tournament because they have lost to New Zealand, right? Then they have a match against Bangladesh. Even if they beat, there could be permanent definitions and combinations. And New Zealand are yet to face Bangladesh. So imagine New Zealand being a stronger side. I mean, they won't lose any opportunity to beat Bangladesh. But I think it's here. This is the most important game for Pakistan. However, India, I think they are the favorites in this game.
You know, one important thing we had to talk to you about is the pitch. Nobody's discussed pitch at greatest length, but that's going to play a big role because it's a graveyard, as we said, virtually to the top enders. Whoever wins the toss takes batting invariably. I don't know why, because the stats say if you chased out of 25 times, 15 times in the team chasing second has won, including India. But the lure of the first 10 overs, the juiciness in the wicket where you go out in the parts, play in the first 10 overs, and that's what is the Achilles heel of the team winning the toss. In fact, the theory goes that if you win the toss, you elect to bat, but that's your biggest mistake because you've won the toss, you've got to call something.
Absolutely. You know what? It's a black soil, right? And the black soil behaves in a very different manner. I mean,
exactly.
Compared to red soil that is quick.
Or the Maidan Mitti.
Maidan Mitti. The interesting part is the outfield is also slow. I mean, it doesn't breathe through like how it happens in Australia.
Correct.
Mumbai or maybe any of the stadiums in India. But right now, I would say I had a feel. Yesterday, I had checked the outfield. So, like Shubman Gill said yesterday in the press conference, that there won't be Dew. I found it there won't be Dew. So there is no chance of Dew playing any role. So I mean, whether you bat first, whether you field first, if it's a low-scoring game, it's going to be competitive. If you score high, 250 plus, you're there on a winning side.
So what exactly we're trying to say here is the strip has an important part and it behaves in three different ways when you look at it. Point number one, in the first 10 overs, it's going to offer you your batters into front foot. And that's when you make mistakes and get out. Rather than the bowlers getting you out, the batters get you. Especially if you look at the first 3-4 wickets of India, they had already succumbed to the pressure and they just gave the wicket. Do you agree to that?
Absolutely. That's why you saw
Rohit
Sharma, after getting a good start, Virat Kohli got out in a different manner. Shreyas Iyer threw away the wicket. So I think it's more about 10 overs are power plays, right? And the last 10 overs are the death overs. Here you have to take chances, but it's the middle overs. It's the middle overs from 11 to 40th. I mean, that is where we have to make the difference.
Well, it's the good news for the team here right now because on our back you would see Team India crossing us into the stadium. We request our cameraman to pan it. You could see the Team India there. Amidst tight security, you see Team India. Well, these are live visuals coming straight from Dubai. You see the Team India coming in. In the tinted glasses, you could see the police vans, cordons. It's a huge traffic jam out here. But that's the way it is. It's India, Pakistan, and you don't expect easy giveaways, including the traffic, no matter, even if you have a security and a cordon. Your views?
Absolutely. I mean, just look at the traffic. The other day it was India, Bangladesh. There was not much about that.
Absolutely.
To Pakistan, India. I mean, you can see people are thronging in huge numbers. I mean,
it's been 3 hours since India has been. The Indian fans have been thronging in numbers.
Huge numbers, absolutely. So you can keep on. It's just. I mean, if you talk about it's 12 o'clock now. Just an hour away from the game, people have started pouring in.
And I could see a call coming in from Pakistan. I don't know for what reason, but yes. Another live television this thing. But you're watching live pictures straight on NewsX exclusively You are here with me, Thos Risby, and our friends from studio and my colleagues from studio talking about the pitch. Now we move on to the differentiation between pace and spin. Let's look at the scoring pattern at this ground in the spin. The scoring rate at the Dubai Stadium from 2022 has remained pretty much the same. Both pacers and spinners have been slightly more economical, but it's been a little problematic thing. We'll hold on to that. What about the toss trend? Since 2022, 25 times, the team winning the toss opting to bat and opting to chase 14 times, they've won the match. So in case you are going ahead, you are seeing a lot of commotion behind us because Indian team has just passed by. The entire security has ran through. The fans are just thronging. In fact, this is the time where you're also losing out on invariable occasion to miss out on this match. Therefore, the ticket is very important here. It's the most precious commodity today. Did you manage to find out?
No.
Like the last time you managed to get platinum tickets for our friends?
Yeah. It's very, very difficult. I mean, if you look at the when this was open, when the internet opened, ICC released the ticket. I mean, it was sold out in minutes. So, I mean, you're talking about India-Pakistan game, right? You're not talking about just another game where some other random. Even if they are part of the Champions Trophy, the elite Champions Trophy of the Pakistan, it was sold out in minutes. People are still, I mean, there are people outside. They're still waiting for miracle to happen somewhere or the other if they get the tickets. But I don't think they'll be as lucky because all of them are sold out.
Absolutely. It takes like half an hour to sell out a complete 35,000 stadium. You've got a little fan out here. I think it's the youngest fan I see on the stadium routes right now. Be as young as 12 months. This is a fan who's just about to close off for our rivalry of India-Pakistan. 73 ODIs against each other. India lost 57, but they have won only once against India in the last 10 years. That's a solitary win coming from the final of the 2017 World Cup. Just imagine, in the last 10 years, Pakistan has just won one. And that too in England in the Champions Trophy final when your entire team collapsed.
It's very difficult. I mean, how can you expect Pakistan? Because they have not been having proper formidable side. They have a balanced side. They have been struggling with Babar's form. They have been struggling with players to get together. They have been struggling. I mean, they are fast bowlers themselves. I mean, they talk about fast bowlers. Yeah, they have looked at when you remember 2022 how 320 how Virat Singh beated their famous Haris Rauf. I think still come in his right with bad beats. So Pakistan doesn't have a problem. Doesn't have this right. Yeah, it has infrastructure. It has some amazing.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.